This tutorial will show you how to use the 2D functions in madCAM 5. Here I have some curves and I'm going to show you how to machine when only having curves. So madCAM is able to create toolpaths from curves, but you always have to select a surface or some things because madCAM needs that for the rapid traverse calculation and lead-ins. But in this case it's we don't bother much about any 3D model, so we just create a rectangular plane in Rhino. And I just draw a plane and I can move it to a separate layer. So I move it to my surface layer. So we can also move this surface about to the depth we are going to machine. So I will place this about 10 millimeter below the curves, like that. Okay, now we can select this surface for madCAM, and once it's selected we can hide it. And now we can pick a flat end 6 millimeter cutter for this example, and then we can use the 2D functions in madCAM. So I will make a profiling toolpath, and then I select a curve, and I can choose the curve side to be outside or inside the curve, and I can drag along the curve to create climb cut or conventional cut. So we make a climb cut, go minus 10 millimeter deep. We can choose 2 millimeter step down. I can choose lead-in radius and ramp. It can be together, or you can set 0 degrees for radius lead-in and 5 degrees for ramp, and it will ramp on the curve. Click OK, and there we have the toolpath. Now I can right click to repeat the command and pick the next curve. Climb cut, click OK, repeat, climb, OK. And there we have the toolpaths. We can set the box top should be 0, and we can run this in the simulator. So if I for some reason would make a mistake and create the toolpath on the wrong side of the curve, then it is also possible to just change the curve direction in Rhino. We can flip the curve direction, and then we can recalculate the toolpath because madCAM remembers which curve the toolpath belongs to. So if I recalculate this with another direction of the curve, it will go on the other side of the curve as well. So this is how to work with curves only. But it is also possible to create 2D or 3D toolpaths from 2D curves in Rhino. And the easiest way is if I just select all my curves I want to machine, click on the surface from planar curves in Rhino, and there you have a surface. Now we can select both the surface we created from the curves and the plane we created before. And then we can use the 3D functions, and if we choose the Z level, it will be exact the same as using a profiling curve, because this is just a flat surface with some holes. So then I set my step down. I can also only use ramp. We can set 5 degrees ramp. And there we have a automatic created toolpath that will do all the work in one go. So we can simulate this. And it will also stay in each region, and that has to do with the flute length. It will stay in one region as long as it doesn't go deeper than the flute length of the cutter. So this is automatic, and it's a way to reduce the amount of rapid traverses. So next thing could be if we would like to use some tabs that will hold the part in place, and then we can create a tab by using box corner solid. For example, we can put it in the side view. We can draw a rectangle that will be the size of the tab, and then I can extrude this for the length of the tab, and we can move this to a layer, created a tab layer like that, and then we can orient this tab on a curve. So we select orient, we select the object to orient, we select base point, and we select the curve we want to orient along, and then we can just drag this around the curve, and we can place the tabs wherever we want to, and we can delete the first one, and there we have the tabs. Now we can select the tabs and just move them down to the depth we would like to have them. So for example, put them at the bottom of the box like that. And when that's done, we can reselect everything, including the tabs, and we can just recalculate the toolpath, and now we can see that madCAM will machine all the way around the tabs, because that's the size of the box. But to make it stay closer to the model, we can just pick the curve and we can make an offset of the curve, and if the cutter is 6 millimeter, we could just put 7 millimeters, so it will keep keep it close to the outer boundary. So then we select this region curve, and we can calculate the toolpath. And now we have a toolpath that will ramp, automate the rapids, and also use the tabs we selected. And now we can run this in the simulator. And we can see it will leave material where we placed our tabs. So it's possible to mix any single surfaces, solids and meshes in madCAM. Hope this will give you some help. Thank you very much.